Hey there, I'm Mark and I'm thrilled to have you here with me. Our goal at bike.rent Manager is to make your rental operation sleeker, more efficient, and ultimately more profitable. We'll guide you through our software to help you maximize the value you get from bike.rent Manager. Join over 800 teams worldwide, from dynamic global brands to nimble local enterprises who trust in bike.rent Manager. Today we're going to go over some of the basic settings in BRM. So right after you sign up and receive your confirmation email and get logged in, the system should land you on this page here. So a lot of this stuff will kind of already be pre-configured for you based on your location, but you will want to choose some of these things. So if you're in the US, more than likely your tax model is going to be exclusive, which means that we do, total or subtotal taxes and total. Where in some other countries like Canada, they do, what they call inclusive tax, where they've got a VAT tax or something like that. So where I am in Georgia, the new tax is 8.9%. So I'll go ahead and confirm that. And that's all there really is to that little page right there. So that gave me that bit. The next thing we want to kind of do is go and configure our additional store settings. So I like to go to my store details here. Pop this open. Your store has a name here, and you can then, of course, do your address. So we'll go with 111 Bike Street, Bike City, Georgia. Here we go. All this kind of stuff. You can add your shop latitude and longitude in there for bike.rent if you like. Add your phone number in, your store locale, your week start date if you'd like. There's your sales tax. And this is also where your store waiver is going to live, which would be your liability waiver if you decide to use BRM's waiver system. It comes with the system, of course. You can change your main rental item here. So if you're a bike shop, maybe want to do bike and bikes. If you're a ski shop, perhaps ski and skis, or equipment and equipment works just fine as well. And then go ahead and save that page. You can also do your season here if you'd like. Save that page. Thanks. There we go. And that's the beginning of your basic settings there. The next thing I like to do, which is kind of required so that you can start testing, is go ahead and add in some store hours. So you maybe want to do your bulk start time here of maybe 10 a.m., whatever yours might be, to 6 p.m. And we'll set those base times there. So it'll set those in your standard time. You can always go back and change this stuff later when you're ready to go live. The next thing I like to do is go back to settings and then any type of close periods that you might have. So maybe you close for lunch. You may want to do that, like a lunch, from date to date, that kind of stuff there. Then we're going to go back to our settings. We're just kind of going through our basic settings here. So any customer data that you want to configure, you can always do this later, but sometimes it's good to start with a nice look at this page here. This will basically allow you to gather specific customer data, whether it's per rental or per rider. So when someone's booking online, say you want to gather first and last name and you want that per item, very easy to go and configure that based on your settings here. Email, if you want to gather an email, you could easily do both there and that'll gather for both. And any of these can be added as well. You're welcome to go add a new one. So maybe you want to gather, say, a driver's license number or something like that and add that in and save it. So now we're gathering specific customer data there. And again, you can always go back and reconfigure some of this stuff after you've kind of decided how you want your customers to behave for online booking. Next, we move on down here to our discount settings. If you want to offer any discount codes, that's where you'll do that. And really, that's about as far as we'll probably go there. Any other additional tax information that you might need to put in here, you're welcome to go and do that. So really, you're just kind of cruising through the settings here, making sure that everything looks good. And that's really about it for that one. Thanks for watching and happy renting.